on the brink. The state's ambulance industry could face a collapse if government officials do not provide sufficient funding and support. News Channel 2's Chelsea Sherrod joins us now in studio with your top story tonight. Chelsea, good evening.
Good evening, Jason. New York, one of the hardest hit states over the course of this pandemic, is pushing emergency medical service providers to the limit. There isn't a more urgent time than now for these services to be available in its full capacity.
And, primarily, it cut our volume down by 30%, 30 to 40%. It's starting to come back up now, but May was horrible. May, June were just horrible. Our volume was down to about 35 up to 40% below our normal. And that was for a lot of reasons. People were afraid, and justifiably so. People didn't understand this disease.
Thousands of dollars are spent on personal protective equipment alone at Kunkel Ambulance. If federal and state officials are unable to come up with further funding, the industry will struggle to remain viable.
The other thing that's affected us considerably is the cost of the PPE. I have my office looks like a warehouse. I have it stocked with PPE that we were able to get from different places in the country.
So what this is this goes over, we put this over our surface areas, like our phones, and it's only, you have to keep it there for about 5 seconds in each position. We do our keyboards and stuff daily, we do that. And we actually have these respirators that are a PAPR. They're a positive air pressure respirator.
So we have enough for our people right now, but I don't know how long this is going to last. But presently, we have enough for our present situation.
A combination of insufficient funding from Medicare and a rise in demand for ambulances is what the industry is saying is the cause of its decline.
Well, things like Medicaid increases across the state would help. Medicare increases would help. More PPE from the government would help. Again, the big elephant in the room is what's going to happen next month. What's going to happen next week? Is our volume going to go down? Are we going to be cut 1/3 again? That's the big unknown.
Initial funding under the Provider Relief Fund totaled $350 million for EMS providers, in contrast to $11 billion for rural hospitals. Jason?
Chelsea Sherrod reporting in studio. Thank you. New tonight.